You got knuckle punched, bitch.
I would put it on the bun. You can fit the pickles. You can fit pickles in the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on. Some onions. Pickle chicken sandwich.
Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please, go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what? I want to teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunion rings?
Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. You're like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too.
There's no way of avoiding saying this. There's no easy way to put it. We are sweating balls. It's hot.
Corn's breeding.
Dude, this is like,
You're gonna probably be hearing this for the next several episodes at
it's
some
gonna be the
point.
next 2 months.
There's no getting around it today. Like usually, it's been just warm. It's getting a little warmer. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's
Then you
not so
get
bad.
hit.
Now it's like, don't you dare use that mask to wipe his forehead.
I need that.
This is the outside. Use it on your chin.
So, because we're burning up, we figured why not talk about something
Cool.
icy, nice and icy. You are just in time. We are. When I say we, I mean we are the J&T baggers. DJ Van Nielsen, joined again by
Norman Blunts.
and
Tiger Durgan.
Corn. Do you realize it's been forever since you've been here?
Yeah, I know it's been a while, guys.
Yeah.
MIA, sorry.
Let's just get quack-a-lacking with it, I guess, huh? Now, before we go down that rabbit hole, just want to take a quick second to thank Mr. John Frickin Smith for his beautiful song, Yours to Keep, from the amazing album, Songs of the Great Collapse, both of which can be found at johnfrickinsmith.com.
Some movies suck and some are great, but our reviews are always late. Late reviews with the boys from Just in Time.
Well, if you read the title, it's fucking Mighty Ducks. We're doing a whole special now. We're gonna run through because there's a bit of Mighty Ducks. The one thing we will exclude from this is the Mighty Ducks cartoon. I think we can all agree we don't need to go into that, do we?
Oh,
I forgot
missed
about that. I would have watched it.
There was only one girl in there.
Yeah. I think it was two girls.
One was
One cup. I'm sorry. That's an old. That's
The only
an oldie.
reason I remember that is McDonald's was selling like the air hockey things.
You guys realize technology and like trends have moved so fast that there's a generation of kids that have no idea about the two girls in the.
Good. It should be forgotten.
Yeah,
It won't be because memes will always bring it back through legend.
Well, that's the first thing when we all got our hands into the internet. Honestly, that's what happened.
Let's go to the days when kids played sports instead of cruising the internet.
Oh, I miss
That's what you did after playing sports.
What year was this first Mighty Ducks movie, Corn?
The first Mighty Ducks movie was in 1994.
I like how you waited until you had already put until you had already said in and then pulled out your phone to look.
Sorry, guys, I was lying. It's first Mighty Ducks movie was in 1992.
Oh, so we were baby boys.
Yeah, we were.
I wasn't born.
I saw this movie when I was probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I probably saw it when I was like 6 or 7. So, but it was still a great fucking movie. Emilio Estevez. I think that was my introduction to him as a kid. Yeah, I hadn't watched like Young Guns or any of the other stuff that he had done, or like any of the Brat Pack movies that he did, Breakfast Clubs and whatnot. But yeah, Gordon Bombay, drunk driver, right?
Yep.
Drunk driving, has to do community service, fucking
Former NFL star
yeah.
has to go do community service coaching a ragtag youth hockey team. That's where he met Charlie.
Yeah.
That was his first band of misfits.
I want to say the writer. What's the writer's name? Fucking because I'm pretty sure it's the same
Stephen
guy.
Brill.
Stephen Brill. I think it was like pretty much inspired by Bad News Bears types of movies and shit. Just wanted to do a hockey one.
Could you go drunk?
Yeah.
And he crashed?
Well, not
He didn't
about
crash.
that
He
part.
just swerved, and then the cop pulled him over. And he's like, "Oh, good afternoon, officer."
Yeah,
He's like, "Did you just call me officer?"
dude.
So he has to work with the ragtaggy kids and shit, and like now it's like the tale as old as time and shit. But
Yeah, because he played for the Crows.
It's like Sandlot, but with a coach.
yeah, I think that's why Sandlot was awesome because it wasn't
Coached.
it wasn't an organized sport. When they played against the kids that did play in the youth league or whatever, they kicked their asses.
Yeah, they were just good kids that just they were really good, but, they were misfits.
They
Yeah,
just
what-
played baseball
They were
together.
fun.
Yeah.
Sandlot. That was cool. This one, I think they were playing in like duck ponds, you know what I mean? Like fucking ponds in the ice and shit like that. That's why they gave you the old school fucking ice hockey thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No rollerblades. Because dude, growing up, dude, I was like, oh wait, you can play fucking hockey with rollerblades. You don't need ice. Instead of a puck, it's just a freaking ball. I think they had a couple of scenes like that too, but I'm not sure. Kind of like Malcolm in the Middle.
That's where they meet. That's in 2 though, when they meet that one.
Knuckle puck.
Yeah, the knuckle puck.
Yeah. But that first one, there was who was it? The guy that played the fucking coach. The coach for the other team.
The Hawks coach,
Yeah, he was on My Cousin Vinny, and he's a good villain.
Lane Smith.
Yeah, he did a great job. Like kind of driving that point home of being like
Wasn't
that
he
win
on
at all
Out Cold?
costs. Huh?
Wasn't he on Out Cold, or was that R.E. Ermey? Or
That was I want to say that was Lee Major. That first off, looking back on it now, after Mighty Ducks, Emilio kind of disappeared a little bit from public eye. At least not, you know what I mean? He wasn't making headlines like Charlie Sheen there.
He didn't need hookers and cocaine. He doesn't have tiger's blood.
And realistically, as far as the kids from that first movie, Goldberg was really the only kid that actually Goldberg and Joshua Jackson were the only ones that really like went anywhere outside of Disney.
Fulton Reed.
Yeah, Fulton, that's the thing, is like he changed dramatically when he got older, like facial kind of, towards like, oh shit, that is Fulton.
He wasn't on Butterfly Effect, was he?
No, that was
That was a different guy, huh?
the fat guy from Boy Meets
No,
World.
I'm not talking about Ethan Suplee. I'm talking about the one that played Kutcher's best friend.
Growing up.
It might have
Yeah.
been.
It was him.
I mean, plus on top of everything that already started with them sucking, midway through, they get fucking banks.
Yeah.
Cake eater.
I thought that was cool how it being a district line thing and shit, and how pissed his dad was. Like, no.
This is not
And
how this is
Emilio
gonna
just
go.
like, no, I'm actually not gonna withdraw or whatever. Like, no, I'm taking that kid.
I'll make him better because you're an asshole.
Yeah, and I liked how he didn't even like try to press him for inside information on the other team. It was just like he showed up and just like, I just want to play hockey. All right, he's part of the team.
They'll warm up to you.
Yeah.
And he's the biggest thug out of all of it.
Oh yeah, through the entire fucking
He's
movie
hurt.
trilogy, he was the fucking gangster of the whole squad.
He's hurt for like 15 years.
Like they destroyed his fucking arm in the first one.
Yeah.
They really did. Like it's fucked up because as much as you want to focus on some of the kids, realistically, I know they were trying to push Joshua Jackson, fucking what's Conway?
Yeah, Charlie Conway.
Yeah, they were trying to push Charlie Conway. They fucked his arm up though in that fucking
Dude, his wrist was
yeah.
Doesn't he get his knee fucked up too at one point in this series?
I think in the second one.
Yeah, he gets slapped by the Russian coach in the second one.
No, that was Bombay. That's who you're thinking of. But yeah, I think he gets hit by an Icelandic player in the leg.
Because he gets like knocked out in the first one, huh? Like he just left on a stretcher. I remember that
Yeah,
in the first one. Like he had to come out of the game after scoring a goal and shit.
it was like a
Oh yeah, he
concussion
slammed his head on the fucking goal. I remember that.
Yeah.
now, on the post. And it was because again, that's the one advantage the Mighty Ducks have had through all three of these movies is that they play against cheaters. And the cheaters, instead of that being a thing that helps them win, even though they usually get away with the cheating thing, it motivates the Ducks to kick their asses. I'm not sure. I'm not angry about it. I'm just like pointing it out somewhat. Like they're all fucking cheaters.
Well, you gotta like definitely in that style of movie. You don't need like a sympathy for the bad guy. Like no, Mighty Ducks. You go up.
Plus, a lot of it isn't even technically cheating. It's just playing more physical.
Okay, there's some dirty shit that they throw.
Yeah, but there was they captured that perfect energy. Like as a kid, you pay attention more to the kid actors and shit. As an adult, you're more just like Bombay is banging Conway's mom. Like there's no two ways about it. She was already they've been into each other this whole time. It's beautiful. And the kid is like down with it too.
Well, yeah, he thought that was gonna be new dad.
Yeah, as someone who's been a kid with the single mom and shit, you don't just go trying to fucking hook your mom up with any old random dude, man.
Especially your coach.
Yeah, like that might be the creepiest dude in town.
He has no
it's
dick.
Emilio. He had such an innocent face too back then.
That was a good movie.
I did enjoy it. Like that's the thing. Like, watching it as an adult, like you appreciate the adult characters in it more. Like they actually were pretty well rounded and shit. Like they didn't just instantly hook up. There was a bit of back and forth and shit. You know,
Goldberg was still the best in that shit, man.
I am Goldberg, the goalie.
Dude.
I did like that they just strapped him to the goal and just like everybody hit him. That was good old fashioned. Like you can't get away with that now.
Oh hell no!
They could not have done that to Coob in the fucking.
You have to do that to your own child, and then you could still get in trouble.
Yeah, you have to live in Russia and do that to your own child, and then it's okay. I like that his introduction, like him introducing himself to the kids too, was just driving the limo onto the fucking ice and just.
I just know isn't good enough. I wanted to see the driver of the limo back in.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Like the rest of them, because I think he
died?
No, I think he dropped off after the first movie. I don't know if he died or not. Corn?
He might have been too scary, or he might have been doing Home Improvement.
Hans?
No, not Hans, the driver.
Yeah, Hans was the
limo driver,
the
dude.
hockey shop guy, right?
Yeah, and then his brother or whatever was the other one.
MC Guinea?
I wonder why they didn't bring him back. That would have been cool.
Is he dead?
He was on Fresh.
So, there's also the backstory of Bombay being a hawk.
Yeah. And him having to face his old team after and knowing like he made big news and shit for missing a fucking goal. And shit. Yeah.
After his dad died.
Penalty shot. Yeah.
Even though he became a hot shot lawyer.
30-0.
Yep.
30-1.
And he even used that to get back at the fucking company that made him fucking play for, like, coach the Ducks in the first place and shit. It was cyclical. It was cool. He got to use the lawyer skills.
Got lawyered.
Yeah. So then we get to the second one. Olympic, or not Olympic, but pretty much, right?
Junior Olympic.
Yeah. That, I actually liked the concept for that. First of all, my nostalgic memory has always pointed back to the first one as when they got that cool Mighty Ducks thing, like logo. But it's not. They had the cheesy fucking duck in the first one through the whole first one.
The green one.
Green and yellow.
Jerseys.
It wasn't until the end of the second movie that you actually got the Mighty Ducks logo that became so familiar to so many.
The white mask.
Yeah. The one that fucking Anaheim ended up using for a short time, or well, in a grand scheme,
the mask itself is a long, like that was a long one, but the exact same logo, a few years.
Yeah,
it's awesome though.
So the first one was 92, second one was
94.
So they were like clockwork with these ones.
Yep, strike
2
it while
years,
it's
boom,
young.
2 years, boom.
I mean,
The second one fucking was awesome again, just to see the fucking see him have to get like I like that they still stayed focused on Bombay, because he, of course, the coach has to have character growth too. It's not just about the bitch ass
yeah,
kids.
dude, as a kid though, watching that, I didn't think about Bombay at all because I'm like, oh, dude, there's new Bash Brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sucks because
and
they
Benny the
added,
Jet is playing hockey,
And he can't stop because he's too fast. Get it?
and he's reunited with the black kid from Sandlot. Oh my god! Wait, yeah, he was in the first two, right?
Mm-hmm.
He just didn't come back for the third one.
Yeah, he was a go to college.
We already gave one black kid a scholarship. We're not giving two of them.
was that Keenan?
Not in the
Yeah.
not in the first one.
In the second one though, yes.
I liked
He's the
I
knuckle
hated
puck.
Keenan though in that fucking in like his introduction in that movie though. He was just a fucking troll. He was just he was pretty much from Happy Gilmore. You suck, jackass.
I love saying that, but not too many people remember that. So
You're gonna miss this putt, you jackass.
Yeah, that was funny.
I fucking loved that shit.
That's when they introduced
The
the
shooter.
Asian Bash brother, right?
yeah, Justin Wong is his real name, but Kenny Wu. He was the figure skater.
He came back for the third one too, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Who has third?
So the second one is when they introduced the first Bash brothers, which was him and the Knuckle Punch guy, right?
Mike Vitter.
Okay.
Goldberg was the only person of like ethnicity in the first
Mike
one.
Vitter.
Is that him?
Yeah, Benny the Jet.
Oh shit. Never mind. Wrong person. Oh fuck.
Holy shit, Justin Wong got fat over the year. I just realized.
Yeah,
that.
he got big, dude.
Yeah, so the second one we saw a lot. We saw quite a few returning characters. There were a few of the kids that didn't come back. That's why I said it was very Emilio centric. Still, suddenly he's getting in the spotlight and shit, and doing all these interviews and talking all this shit,
They got a good ass villain.
guaranteeing wins. Yeah, they got a hot Icelandic chick.
Didn't Emilio Estevez sleep with her?
I think he was trying to.
I think he hit it.
I don't think he quite did, but he gave her some secrets because they kicked the shit out of them.
They switched over, didn't she? Switched over, didn't she?
Maybe at the end,
Mm-hmm.
but that was after, like, they played him twice. And the first time the Icelandic guys kicked the fuck out of him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was right after he went and had ice cream with that bitch.
And they found out.
Yeah. After pretending to be Aaron Spelling's nephews.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Goldberg did some good acting in that one, man. That was cool. But yeah, it was a fucking it was cool seeing Keenan like it felt like Rocky 3 almost, when Rocky goes to the fucking hood in LA and has to learn to fight with black people. Sir, have you never seen Rocky 3?
I know what you're talking about, just the way it's described.
He was fighting Ice-T, man.
Mr. T. But that's what it felt like in the second one though, because they had to go to the hood and learn how to play hockey. And
Yeah, because they get their ass beat.
yeah, they're like, you guys are soft. You need to learn how to play hockey like on the streets.
With rollerblades, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no pads.
Notepad.
Boom, boom, boom. That shit was actually kind of awesome though too.
I was fucked up.
Because they were all getting taught though too. Like everybody had a lesson. It wasn't just like we're gonna kick the shit out of you. And
Yeah,
show
they
you how
stopped
trash
for
you
a
are.
second. It was like, let me show you something.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for the kids that taught him those secrets, because what about those kids, dude? Why don't they get the fucking recognition? You know what I mean?
That's why when Banks had to sit, that's why fucking Keenan was like the perfect sub in.
Cat too. Cat was the sub for the goalie.
Oh wait, didn't it was when Banks came back.
Yep.
That's when that's when Joshua Jackson was like, I'm better at coaching than playing anyway. Wait, what?
That was crazy.
You just sat out to get. That was probably the best coaching move ever though. Like, no, we need a star and a knuckle puck.
We need them both. Hard.
I wonder how many people accidentally like went to say knuckle puck, but knew it was for the black kid and almost said something else puck.
That's a far stretch.
Not with the ER, with the A.
I said knuckle punch, man.
Yeah, see,
That sounds more common than what you're.
that's what I mean. Like knuckle punch, and then it just shifts over in the knuckle punch, And then you slowly you take away the L and you're already like halfway there.
That was the name, Knuckle Punch? Knuckle Punch?
Knuckle puck.
Not Knuckle Punch, okay.
See now it's gonna be stuck in Corn's head. He's gonna say the wrong one, but
That was the second one, the Knuckle Punch.
the knuckle puck.
Okay, the Knuckle Punch.
Stop saying knuckle punch. That just sounds redundant for some reason. You got knuckle punched, bitch. As opposed to what? Palm punched? Yeah, so of course they won. I don't remember what strategy they used besides knuckle
The
puck.
flying V.
Yeah, that's the
That was the first one,
go-to,
wasn't it?
Yeah, they got it in the first one, but the second one is where they like totally brought it together with everyone. And then they also had the switch out of the goalie.
Cat?
No, they had Knuckle Puck be the goalie.
Oh, okay.
So that way they pulled the goalie and he wound up slapping the puck in for a point.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was cool. That was fucked up too. That they made that girl wait though.
Yeah, they made Cat wait to the very last pretty much fucking scene.
Yeah. Oh, now you can be a goalie. Like I understand. Like
He's gonna
you're
triple
giving-
deke.
Yeah, she's gonna be the one that brings home the win. But like that's a little fucked up. Like, dude, give her a fucking chance at some point. Goldberg has fucked up so many times.
Ginger, right?
And the one time she went in, fucking, she got
Julie.
she like pushed a guy or some shit like that and got ejected from the game.
Yeah, that's because Cowboy fucking
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
he roped a goddamn goon.
Well, overall, I wasn't mad about the kids that didn't return from the first one because they were kind of just the small puny kids. It's a little redhead kid and a little Italian kid. Neither of them really mattered.
Yeah, Charlie didn't really have any close friends.
No, Hockey was his close friend.
Hey, Fulton.
And he didn't even have a stepdad anymore. Fucking Bombay had made it to the pros, but then got fucking smacked out of it, huh?
Second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. We're talking about the second one. Yeah, at the beginning and shit. Like he got smacked out of it.
His knee, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was just good that they like followed a story with him and shit too. So of course in the third one, first off, 96. So this was straight clockwork. 92, 94, 96. Straight up clockwork. Let's just keep them going. Even IMDb has Emilio Estevez at the top of the cast list. This motherfucker spends about maybe 15 minutes on screen out of this whole goddamn movie, beginning and end. Son of a bitch. And his whole story for going away is he's on the commission or some shit now, or on like some council or committee for fucking the like youth hockey world games or whatever. Some dumb shit like that where he has to go across the country and abandon Joshua Jackson once again.
Yeah, because eventually he becomes a coach.
Yeah.
Well, obviously he's a coach.
But not a coach, he had to recruit people for colleges.
Yeah.
Right?
Scout.
Yeah.
No, he was a coach because they even because it was a player that he already had that he had like given money to or something. But that's those are events that are explained in the next chapter of this episode. But this part, yeah, the third one, way less Emilio, way more focus on the kids. So I hope you fell in love with those motherfuckers from the second one, because
Charlie.
just about all of them are back, to be honest, at least the important ones.
Cat.
Yeah, Cowboy, fucking Benny the Jet. None of these people are getting their real like character names or real names right now.
Fulton.
You know, one thing I did notice, one of the bullies or whatever from the this academy or whatever was he was on Sex Drive. Remember Sex Drive? Remember remember when the guy with the glasses was banging the chick in the trailer? Remember the boyfriend?
Yeah. Oh,
the
yeah.
boyfriend.
It was there.
The big old white dude?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find him on here. I think
Oh shit, he was in Mighty
Michael
Duck.
Kudlitz, I think it is. Kudlitz. I might be on the wrong guy. I'm pretty sure this is him. Oh no, yeah, pretty sure.
He kind of looks like Drew Carey.
I might be on the wrong guy right now. Nope, Sex Drive. Oh, he's on all kinds of shit. I think he was on SWAT. I think that's where I remember seeing him. So that was I guess cool seeing that little bit of a thing. But yeah, Keenan was back. The other black kid was not. What was the other black kid's name? He's not on the He's not on the cast list for
Yeah, like in the movie,
Yeah.
Jesse.
What's the actor?
Bash Brothers.
Brandon Quentin Adams.
Okay. Yeah, he wasn't in D3.
Dude, was it Averman in D3? I can't remember.
Who's Averman? Oh yeah, Averman. Yeah, I got him on the list right here, yeah. Matt Doherty. Yeah, Averman somehow, with his weenie, they had to have one nerd, one pathetic character, I guess. And that was like, all right, we get that in a fat kid. Well, Keenan's put on a little bit of weight. All right, we get that in 2 fat kids. Averman somehow made it to all 3 goddamn movies. Like, I understand why the Bash Brothers and shit, too. That was a little fucked up that the other Bash brother, they had to save him for the end. And then he was there for like 30 seconds in the final game.
Put him in the cage.
Yeah.
Bash Brothers.
And everybody acted like it was just normal for him to be sitting there stripping. Like, he stripped all the way down, too, like damn near.
They were in college. They're of age.
They weren't in college.
D3?
That was a high school. That was like an
D3
academy.
was a high school?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's illegal.
Come on, dude. That was not a college.
I thought it was college.
Yeah,
no,
I did
that was
too.
just a private high school. They got scholarships, yes, but that's how you do it with that's how poor people get into those kind of schools.
I thought scholarship was like college.
What if Charlie
No,
just...
scholarship is someone paying for your education without it being a loan that you have to pay back.
That's scary.
And sometimes a scholarship it has to be a full scholarship, which I think they had on that. But yeah, no, that was the thing about when they went to play like in their tournament or whatever. Fucking didn't they have to play in a tournament or some shit like that? Yeah, they were playing other teams. They were taking a regular school bus, weren't they? Yeah, it wasn't no cool college bus. College bus at least have like cool luggage departments and shit on the inside. A little bit more insulation, maybe a seatbelt.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, a prestigious prep school. Yeah, they were all fucking. Think about it, they were all fucking preteens in the first 2. They're not gonna jump to college.
In 2 years, they can't.
Yeah, no, yeah. They had to deal with the new coach, which of course
Oh, the new coach sucks.
he didn't suck because he fucking focused on defense, Corn, which, as you know, wins championships.
That's true.
A fucking pussy.
Charlie Conway was a little bratty bitch.
Shoot 33s in a game. Just go for it. That's what Emilio was doing. Trick plays. Look at little Jimmy Woo spin around. And Benny the Jet was fucking homeboy's girl at the end.
Even though he suddenly couldn't stop again. I thought they had fixed that problem in D2, but
Only he's like Fulton's fucking 1 in 10.
I won't lie, the third one, it lost a bit of its charm without Emilio. And I understand, like, they were trying to show, like, hey, you know, you're not going to have the same coach through your entire childhood and your, you know what I mean, career,
That's true.
so to speak. You got to get used to a different style. And that other coach, remember at the end, he had full approval from fucking, what's his name?
Bombay.
I was thinking Becco or Gecko for some reason. You know what? Wall Street was crossing over, and I was thinking Gordon and Gecko for some reason. I'm fucking, yeah. But okay, that makes sense. Gordon. But yeah, he had full approval from Bombay, and Bombay had even told him fucking everything about fucking Joshua Jackson and shit. You know, he tried. He was trying. And in the end, did his defense not help them win?
Mm-hmm.
What did Goldberg do? He came out of the fucking goalie box and became a fucking defender, allowing perfect fucking chance for Cat to actually take over full time the goalie position. That was fucked up though. They all instantly got shit on when they got there, cause fucking Banks made varsity. Cause Banks was a goddamn thug.
He was the best
We
one
missed it in the second one that he had to go through his whole thing where he was hiding being injured.
the whole time.
Yeah. And then finally got better at the end and was able to come back in. And still got smacked, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, but the third one instantly made fucking varsity to where they made him the bad guy. Or not the bad guy, but made him part of the bad guy team, of course, because he fucking they invited him to dinner or something like that, and then fucking stuck them with the bill, wasn't it? Yeah, they stuck him with the bill. The third one, I appreciated the little things they were trying to teach. You know what I mean? But Joshua Jackson, by then he had already gotten older. He wasn't quite Dawson's Creek old yet, but fucking he was getting older. And it was getting annoying seeing him just like whine all the time and try to hold on to these little traditions all the time. And then they had to make it even sadder by having Hans die.
Yeah, that's
As soon as fucking Conway leaves and shit too. Like you actually saw him dying. That was fucked up. Oh, everything okay? Yeah. Yeah. Just get the fuck out of my house. I don't want to die with a kid in my house.
it's weird.
Yeah, it's creepy. Just go. Fucked up.
Yeah, they beat him in the end though.
Yeah, they did. And they did it wearing their Ducks uniforms.
Yeah, because that's what you always can do is just switch the uniforms, and guess what? You're a new team. You're a winner now.
Yeah, I like how they did that when they were rocking the USA fucking uniforms through that whole fucking thing in the second one, and then boom, you're Duckies. Yeah. And then in the third one, wasn't it actually the coach, the new coach that actually gave him the fucking Ducks jerseys in the end?
The green ones.
No, he didn't give him the green ones. He gave him the fucking cool ones. Because all of a sudden it was okay to change the uniforms. There was no rule against that. We can be the Ducks. Quack, 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 quack.
And then, of course, Bombay at the end.
Yeah,
And
he
his
got to
dance.
lawyer up at the end. Yeah.
In his dance. Just not saying nothing.
No, he got to lawyer up before that. Remember, he showed up and was like, nah. You offered these boys scholarships. That's a contract. And they are gonna accept that contract. And then that's when all of a sudden the other Bash brother was just like, I want to be a part of the battle now, too, for 5 minutes. Guess what? Fucking, that Portman? That's fucking Max Goof, man.
Yes,
That is awesome.
that's fucking so awesome.
That just fucked my mind up just now, and I can hear it too.
About to go cry in the car.
Yeah, like that just got me. That got me good. Aaron Lore is the name of Portman. And damn, yeah, he did fucking good. Fucking it's weird that the couple was in all three movies but did not really matter much. Like they mattered less and less through the fucking
Yeah, because the
movies.
first one, it was like pretty much love will prevail.
Yeah.
The second one, they were like, yeah, we're still here.
And then the third one, it was just like, we made it for the picture.
Are you pregnant yet?
Still, it tried to progress the story forward, accepting that, the kids were getting older. But in the end, it didn't. Without Emilio giving the big speeches and whatnot and doing the coaching, it's just not as fun. So then we get to D+.
I like that.
So we're 15 years later. No, 25 years later. No, I'm
Okay, so
96.
1996. I was born in 93. I'm 27.
15 years later.
25. Corn. We are old. How do you like that feeling?
Not too good.
I know. 25 years later, we decided to pick it up. We didn't pick it up. Well, Disney decided to dust it off. Oh, yeah. And you know what? I'm not angry about that. I was interested kind of immediately just because they instantly had Emilio like getting involved at some point to where it was just like that first episode, it was just like, all right, let's introduce Emilio. Okay, there he is. Awesome. I'm content with this show now to see where it's going. So who wants to pull up the IMDb for Game Changers?
I already got it.
Yeah, I figured. So we follow the character Evan Morrow,
Yes.
or is it
Evan, and I guess the two main characters would be Evan and his mom, Alex.
Yes, played by the lovely
Lauren Graham.
Korn. Obviously has the most amazing crush on this woman. Yes,
Pretty old, but yeah.
you were a Gilmore Girls fan,
Oh yeah.
figure skater.
Yeah, figure skating.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
No, I do have to admit that this has like the toned down elements of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, a
Very
little
kiddish.
bit more kiddish.
But I did like. I'm not mad about them following like a Cobra Kai style because it's kind of awesome seeing a new generation also being introduced to the older generation with Bombay, and getting to see, of course, later on in the season, getting to see most of the original fucking Mighty Ducks cast.
Fucking Aberman.
Yeah,
Yeah, he even makes it on this.
He's still the same asshole.
I like how they like went from the perspective of the Ducks being the fucking douchebags now.
Yeah, I did like that. Like, again, Cobra Kai style. Like, with that's how you pay respect to a legacy, though, too. Showing that what Bombay had built with those kids, with the Ducks back then, continued on a legacy even after they were all stepped away from it and shit. And it's in a day and age when we all know how parents are nowadays. No offense, Rook. But some of your people, parents, I mean, are fucking psychopaths when it comes to kids and their sports.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like, oh, Tiger Woods, just trained him, And I'm not even talking about Michael Jackson where they're just beating him into being talented. They're just like weird mental psychopaths. You're like, you will not sleep unless you've made this team. And scout, like they took it way further too, knowing that a team with that kind of legacy is going to draw scouts, especially for hockey. How many fucking places do you really go in America to find good hockey players?
Yeah. Not California.
So I liked that they made that play on it too, that it was, such a big thing. And with today's parent, with the internet and everybody trying to follow these random schemes to try to fucking get their kids into college before they're even in high school. Let's be real. That's what a lot of this is about.
Is that possible?
Yes.
Yeah.
A junior high kid can be committed to a fucking college.
But they have to score their grades.
Yeah, they do, but they can still commit. It's sad. It's predatory. I'm not saying there's anything legit because none of these college sports are a whole different conversation to have right now. Nowadays, especially, like it's becoming way more obvious how much these kids are being fucking used.
See, that's why we didn't know that was a fucking prep school. I thought that was a college, or I thought that was a college. I didn't know that was a prep school. It's scary.
Yeah, I knew it was a high school.
But
I honestly,
get rid of your kid,
I thought they made it obvious on there.
Well, they definitely did in Game Changers because when Evan gets cut and they create hell, then Don't Bothers. That's when he tells them, "Oh yeah, you're gonna jump in. That means you're gonna be playing against what is it, 14 and 15-year-olds."
Yeah.
So just like the first one, they're the little underdogs, all ragtag pieces.
That is a mean thing to do too.
Don't bother.
No, the that thing where fucking when you with youth sports, sometimes there's that weird loophole where it fucking you end up playing with older kids sometimes. I think it's somewhat of a compliment. Like I remember when I was playing baseball as a kid, fucking I was a sixth grader, or I was a fourth grader, and I was playing against some pretty large sixth graders. And my team was filled with like fifth and sixth graders that were bigger than me. It was kind of awkward. I held my own though, Vato. There were a lot of Mexicans is what I'm saying. Speaking of places where there aren't a lot of Mexicans, Minnesota.
No, I was about to say the Adam Banks of their team, Sophie.
Yeah, she is the Adam Banks. Not only hiding injury and playing injured, the dedication and the skill. The skill! Which Disney might think they're doing something new with like having the girl be one of the stars, but the girls were the stars on the fucking... They were supposed to be.
You're so fat that you cover the whole goal. Is it legal or illegal?
Hey, you stop those pucks, man.
If they're at the age, it's legal.
Even
You're gonna be mad if you find a sumo wrestler? Like, imagine if you become a sumo wrestling coach and you actually get a kid who's built like an adult sumo wrestler, but he's legitimate 12 years old. You're gonna complain like, oh, this kid's a little too low. Fuck no. Champion. All right, dap it up. Let's do this. Booyah! And that kid's gonna win every goddamn match in the book. It's gonna be fucking beautiful, too.
dude, we need a freaking ice rink out here, man.
Shut up. I feel like did you master rollerblades or skates at all as a child?
He's horrible with balance. Like horrible. He can't jump. He can wrestle his ass off with balance, but when it comes to stuff like that, no, you were good with a longboard.
Yeah, a lot more kid drama than your typical Mighty Ducks movie, but it's a show.
So they have to
They gotta fluff it up with something, yeah. So why not have the kids like each other, not like each other? Oh, is she gonna tell her parents that she's playing for the Don't Bothers? But the real purpose of this whole conversation, at least this part of the conversation, this chapter of the episode, is that I have never seen a human face that I've wanted to destroy in my life more than the coach of these current Mighty Ducks.
Coach T.
Oh my God.
And on IMDb, that's his actual name.
So he doesn't even have a full name yet.
No, he's just Coach T.
I fucking hate that man's face. Not just his face, his
He looks
hair.
confused and dumb all at the same
He looks
time.
bougie too, just like he looks like he's never fixed anything in his life. Everything has been just, why don't you just buy a new one?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. And he does have a twinge of Canadian, so yeah, you got that more right than mine was starting to sound a little feminine there. If you suck, just don't bother.
Yeah, maybe we won't.
I get it too. Like, he had to be the bad guy. They have to have a villain. And I thought the Asian lady, the boss of Evan's mom, was gonna be the fucking villain.
No, that was badass.
She turns out to actually be fucking cool. Especially, that was in that final episode too, huh?
Yeah, they
Or
get
was it
drunk. No,
second to last.
the second to last, they get drunk and they're playing like a version of chariot golf hockey. Become best friends or whatever, and then that's when it leads into the second.
But that coach, man, that coach. First off, the Ducks got the Don't Bothers end up getting disqualified, right?
Yes, right before the final game.
Yeah, because
Sophie's knee was jacked the fuck up.
and the whole team decided for her that they weren't gonna take the ice. Yeah, Corn, wake your bitch ass up. This is what happens in the final episode, motherfucker. The one you didn't watch. So Sophie's leg's all fucked up, right?
Like bad.
So the team says, fuck that shit. We're not playing. We're not taking the ice. They all drop their sticks in front of her like all fucking gangster-like. And she's all mad and shit. You can see it in her Indian eyes. Like, you ever been bitch slapped by a 6-armed goddess? So they forfeit. And douchebag coach has his big old trophy and he's all happy. Yeah, we won. We would have won anyway. You guys suck.
Oh, you got an asterisk.
You know you do. Nuh-uh. Mm-hmm.
You know deep down, you really do.
So they challenge him. We'll play ya. Now, what was if the Don't Bothers lose, they have to pull out of the league.
Yeah, entirely, and not come back.
But if they win,
They become the Mighty Ducks.
they get the name. Which is kind of a big,
Drop.
like, that's a big old fucking.
Because they went back to
trade-off.
the Ice Palace. They didn't, like, get their stadium.
So the stadium gets their own new name now?
Maybe.
The Ice Palace, yeah.
Plus, if they still have the recognizable name, a lot of scouts will still end up on them and shit. If that's the weirdness that they're going for. So of course they have their little game. And the douchebag coach, all along he's been playing pretty fucking fair. And just seemed like a strict coach, He liked victory. That's it. But every goddamn time they stuck with that tradition too. All 3 movies cheat. Cheat, 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 cheat. It's not enough for the bad guys to be better. They have to also fucking cheat. Apollo Creed didn't cheat. Ivan Drago kind of did. I'm pretty sure he did steroids. They showed him shooting up and shit. But Mr. T didn't cheat. He just fucked him up. The point being, God damn it, every time, Mighty Ducks, every time they just cheat, 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 cheat. I'm not even mad about it. Because it's the same goddamn writer as the fucking movies, isn't it?
Stephen Brew?
I think so. Or maybe at least co-writer or something, But it was nice. It was overall, it was cool seeing Bombay. It was cool seeing fucking a bunch of the original kids come back and shit for at least one episode.
There's no easy way to find it. It doesn't say just like writer, but it does say creator Stephen Brew. So that's cool still. They credited him.
And it was cool seeing fucking, seeing them out on the ice. They, of course, had to have a big fat brown kid, which I'm not even mad about. But you can't be mad about it. Goldberg set the standard, man.
And Coob's awesome.
He is. Yeah, the kids, that's one thing with a show, too, is you're able to actually get a little more character definition other than just like, he's the nerdy kid. It's like, no, you got the girl that has the capes and shit that fucking likes magic and such. You got the little...
That would be into D&D.
Yeah, you got the snobby little popular girl.
Who becomes friends with the nerd girl.
Yeah, you got the fucking... Evan's just a dweeb.
Yeah.
Now, here's the one thing I hate, and it's not for the reasons you might think. The little podcast kid, his character name is drawn up
Nick.
full on, but Nick. I respect his fucking gangster, first of all. And his fucking pimp. He is pimp. He has it in him.
Trying to pick up the Coco girl.
Why the kid that gets raised by two moms has to be the weakest kid? Why are they assuming that two women can't raise a strong boy who's not, like, scared of everything?
If you look at the moms, that makes sense.
Right? Wait, are they all, like, petite and shit? I don't remember.
Yeah,
what
they're
moms-
not like super butch or manly.
They don't have to be manly to fucking still raise a boy to be manly.
It looks like two young Martha Stewarts. I'm sweating like a bitch.
Look at Bobby Boucher. He was raised by his mama and he was fucking...
Yeah, that's inner anger. That had nothing to do with, like, he was super nice and stuttery all the
Nice
time.
hit, mama.
That kid's a psychopath growing.
Exactly.
He's going to unleash in season 2.
He's going to beat up MJ.
He's going to become a new Bash brother.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Hell, I want to see fucking Pancake shot more often.
I will admit that for being a newer show and having Disney Now budget and shit, the hockey action itself was kind of lame compared to the movie. Yeah, the movies like had some like serious action.
I
Yeah,
think it
like,
made it to the kid level.
There were some good hits when in the first couple episodes he was getting fast.
Yeah, when they first played the Ducks.
Yeah, he was getting smashed pretty fucking good, dude. They were attacking him only too. It's fucked up.
And plus, if you could tie Goldberg to a goal and hit him with fucking pucks, 90s was a different time.
That was funny too. They had the kid that could afford, that had all the nice hockey gear and shit, but didn't even know how to skate.
Just sucked ass. He had a sad backstory.
Yeah.
I didn't make like put two and two together when they did the parent meeting in the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was his dad, the single dad. Yeah, I'm just glad to be here. You know, just to see good women still in the world.
That was funny.
Yeah, I think it has potential. I think they should have a season 2, at least, and give it a chance and let them be the Ducks for real. Because that was the most awesome part in that right before that final game, before all the cheating. Rook, what happened?
Bombay comes in with the brown box.
Of goodies?
Yeah.
You know what was in that brown box?
What do they always bring in when they need it?
A whistle? Quack.
No. Yeah. Okay, they're getting ready to play against the Mighty Ducks, right? What do you think Bombay's going to bring in for the Don't Bothers when they're about to play against the Mighty Ducks?
A gun?
What?
Jesus Christ, Corn, this isn't a fucking cartoon.
I'm skipping it after that one, dude. He brings in the original Mighty Ducks jerseys.
The green ones? Why?
Yes.
Fuck you, Corn.
Did you just say why?
Ruining every moment in life. You're a piece of shit.
Why not? Like,
I cannot wait till you have a child so I can downplay the living fuck out of that moment for you. And I mean, I'm going to be there in the fucking hospital, watch you cut the cord and just be like, meh.
Corn, what the fuck, dude? Every one of the movies they put on
They put on Ducks jerseys, yeah.
The green ones. Okay.
Yeah, they did pull out the flying
and scored. Coob's parents finally come to a game.
and see him kick ass.
Cool.
He was shut down.
I loved how the fucking the podcast went on without the kid too. The girl just took over
With their
the whole
dad.
time, yeah.
He only said like maybe 2 lines in the whole shit, dude. Like hello in the very beginning, and then he said like 1 line out of nowhere. And I was like, yes, he finally fucking said something.
That shit was funny too, right before the game. Just like, yeah, we got the Don't Bothers versus the Ducks. Of course, none of this is sanctioned. But it wasn't just the original colors, Corn. It was actually like the original Ducks themselves jerseys. Like
Conway, Reed,
That was the cool part about that.
Aberman.
Fulton. So yeah, in the next season, like if they make a season 2, the Don't Bothers will be the Ducks, the Mighty Ducks. That's fun. That is fun. Like that. Like I said, Cobra Kai for Kids is like immediately, I think, what we all had agreed on too after watching the first episode. Like, yeah, it has that same feel, that same love for the source material, which explains with Stephen Brill or whoever, with the original like creator being involved. That's always a plus. And I like that the theme is usually just like, yeah, you just take something that happened in the originals and you kind of reverse it. You reverse the roles a little bit. It's like poetry. It rhymes, like George Lucas always said about in the prequels. It works. It was fun. I don't know. Quack quack. I don't know. Anything else you guys want to add? Because
Quack.
Quack.
Quack.